What's going on? In this video, I just really want to get straight to it. Y'all heard what's going on with FTMO. Y'all heard what's going on with True Forex Funds and endless other prop firms that also may be getting hit and smacked with a couple different issues and concerns that I know a lot of us traders are really concerned about. But I'm here to educate you. Hopefully in this video, you will get a lot of information on what's really going on and what to look out for and what to expect later down the road. So I made a video previously about the change that the trading industry is going through based off of meta quotes, which y'all should watch that video. But check that video out because it gives more details on why things are changing and what we should be expecting. But now let's just dive into prop firms. Now, for me personally, I trade prop firms, and for instance, I use Funded Pro as my prop firm to trade, right? Reason being is they got a lot of different options. You can do phase 1 challenges, you can allow EAs, you can also do high frequency trading, you can hold trades over the weekend, you got swing options. So you got a lot of different options. But you also have other prop firms out there that also offers the same type of conditions or the same type of, let's just say, challenges, right, in different ways, right? We all know True Forex Funds is also a really big prop firm, and you guys see, I'm gonna pop it up right here. You see what they had to say about this issue of they are temporary out of service. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they are closing down like my Forex Funds, and I don't want you to feel scared about that, because really all what is happening with True Forex Funds is Meta Quotes ended the license with them overnight, meaning that everything they were doing based off the way they're operating their business is done through Meta Quotes, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. So since Meta Quotes came directly to that company overnight and said, we're terminating your license with us, so you will have to figure out what to do from here. They are now in a hot seat where they have to take all that data that they got and collected from all of these different traders, and they have to find a different trading platform. So for instance, let's kind of rewind it back a little bit. So a lot of you guys didn't know this happened in the back end with FTMO, where FTMO is now offering other trading platforms besides Meta Quotes, because they see what's going on with Meta Quotes, right? Meta Quotes have been in a hot seat since 2 years ago, and also with the incident that had happened when Meta Quotes, you couldn't even download Meta Quotes, and it was due to a lot of regulatory things. It was due to a lot of things like that. And it's kind of like this, guys. When you get to a certain level of hype and get to a certain level of growth, right, and expansion, it's going to come with consequences. And their consequences was they have a lot of leverage in especially the Forex side of trading, and also they have a lot of disadvantages where they're operating for unregulated brokers, which isn't a bad thing at all, right? It's not a bad thing at all, but the way that their business model is set up is they don't want to deal with that any longer. They don't want to be put in a situation where they want to work with unregulated brokers. And there's nothing with unregulated brokers, guys. Unregulated brokers is just you're not fully licensed in that country to operate full business, and that's really all it is. So it's kind of like if you take TradingView in the same situation, right? You probably realizing why TradingView don't want to work with, for instance, I use iSpring FX. Why does TradingView don't want to work with iSpring FX? Why does TradingView don't want to work with Sway Markets? Why does TradingView don't want to work with Henko Trade? Well, that's because TradingView is dealing with only licensed regulated brokers. So if you look at TradingView brokers that they are established with, and you can connect from TradingView directly to your actual account, you have Black Bull, I believe it's called Black Bull. You also have Purple Trading in there, if I'm not mistaken. You have a lot of these other big regulated brokers that we're using in the prop firm side, like Think Markets, right? You have all of these different regulated brokers that you can actually trade under. So the beauty that we have as in the States is, instead of us trading regulated brokers, we can take that same analogy and go into prop firms. Now, the downfall about this is, and I do see this happening where like Think Markets, Purple Trading, there's a couple other Black Bull, there's a couple other platforms that a lot of these trading brokers or these prop firms are using to trade with as a third-party solution. So what could happen is the states could really pick up on this and say, you know what, we're going to come directly to these brokers and stop this, where they are not able to allow any U.S. clients or Canada clients or any other clients that's in this regulatory state use this broker for their business. So that is a thing. And this is what I'm gonna get back to. This is why I say earlier in my previous video, once again, make sure you watch it. Don't rely on one trading platform. Don't rely on Meta Quotes. And this is really the main reason why prop firms are building up so much hype, is because everybody's using EAs right now. That's like the thing right now, where we're using EAs, high frequency trading, we allow these bots to pass for us, and then, you know, hopefully grow our account and we can get our first payout with the bot. I get all of that, right? But that's all gonna come to an end. Y'all know how things happen. When hype is built up too much and there's no really back end, like the government is really backing in, it's gonna end soon, right? And that's really what's going on right now. So it's gonna get to the point where a lot of us that's using these EAs, that's using these bots to pass these challenges through medicals, is not gonna be reliable anymore. And that's simply because of medicals ending license with all of these different, basically different brokers. Now, I'm not saying that medicals will end license with a regulated broker. That is possible. We clearly see what's going on right now. That is possible. But I truthfully don't see that. What I really see is more of, let's say, more of like the state, or not even the state, but the country coming directly to these different prop firms, regulated prop firms, and telling them you will have to end this type of exclusive license deal that you have with these prop firms. Like, a lot of these big prop firms are using third-party brokers, and there's nothing wrong with it. So going back into FTMO, when I was talking about FTMO, they have other trading platforms that you can use. You don't have to use medicals, because you never know. FTMO might be next. And that's why they stopped dealing with USA clients, right? Because they want to make sure they're like, you know what? We're done dealing with USA clients. We want to make sure we go full legit with everything, so we don't have any type of interpretations with medicals or with this country or with this country. We just want to make sure everything is legit and legal. And I appreciate that. I do, right? But at the end of the day, if you are out of this country, or if you're in a different country and you can still use FTMO, I highly suggest, guys, get into other trading platforms, right? This is why I use other trading platforms like TradeLocker, right? I think TradeLocker is also a great trading platform. You have Pro Trader. I know a lot of brokers are using that. You also have DX Trades, which a lot of brokers are switching over to DX Trades, like FTMO being the, you know, biggest prop firm out right now that's actually allowing you to trade DX Trades. And you got Sway Charts, which is also white label under DX Trades. And you got a lot of other different trading platforms that's under DX Trades. So I always say, man, just really learn the industry in the back end, meaning just really do your research and understand what is really going on, because at the end of the day, it just really comes down to reliability. And I always say this: if you're dealing with a prop firm, make sure this prop firm will have alternatives and not just one alternative, because you guys know if one thing happens, another thing can happen, right? Try to look for a prop firm that offers different trading platforms. Try to look for a prop firm that don't even offer medicals. Clearly you see what's going on with medicals. So try to look for a platform, a prop firm or platform, whatever, that has options where you can either trade under their charts, TradeLocker, Pro Trader, Act Trader, medicals, MT4, MT5, TradingView. Like, you want to deal with a prop firm or even a broker that gives you those options, because you know you can be safe. So I'm just letting you guys open up your mind a little bit and open up your eyes. And I really want y'all to see that this change is happening. While this change is happening, start adapting to it, right? I'm still going to talk about medicals because I use medicals, right? I still use medicals for CoinX. That's the broker I'm using for medicals to trade MT4, MT5, right? You can still do that. But like I said, just keep your options open, because you want to just be careful. And let's also be honest, medicals isn't the best innovative, user-friendly tool out there, right? I'm looking at all these other tools that I see out there, and way more innovative, way more creative, and simplified. And I'm not trying to say too much on and shine a light on a lot of these trading platforms, but there's a few out there that's really doing really well as far as being innovative, making it simplified, seamless experience for us just to click it, get out, because all we need is a platform where we can enter and exit the trade. That's all we need, right? And if we can do that on our phone, also on a computer, then that's what matters in my eyes, and that's what matters in your eyes. So I really appreciate y'all for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these talks. And also, guys, if you want more content like this, just drop comments down below, like this, and then make sure you tune into Trade with Solo if you want to get more into our actual community. Your boy Solo checking out. I appreciate y'all. Peace.